That time is 11 o'clock on this late Friday night, July 20th, 2018. Time now for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Friday night, July 20th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock, and we got a temperature of 59 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is 9 Indiana family members among Branson, Missouri tugboat victims. Michael Cohen tape suggests Team Trump lied about Karen McDougal. NTSB warned about canopies on tugboats nearly 20 years ago. Could Helsinki disaster straighten Robert Bill's latest Trump team worries? Michael Beasley, Los Angeles Lakers agree a 1 year, $3.5 million contract. Serena Fines tournament thinks the Yankees enemy turned ace whisperer Pedro Martinez. 27 reported tornadoes whipped for Iowa, devastating towns. In near Houston, Texas, a boy dies after he was left on a daycare bus for more than 3 hours while temperatures soared past 100 degrees. President Trump escalates his war with the Fed. Gunman in parking space shooting not charged because of stand your ground law. Israel launches attack against Hamas. Angela Merkel got Donald Trump invited Vladimir Putin to Washington. Congress to leave Trump's deal with China ZTE untouched. White House says Trump disagrees with Putin's proposal to question former U.S. ambassador. Tesla can kiss any Model Y deposits in 2019 goodbye. General Electric GE Q2 earnings beat down in weak margins. McDonald's sells as more people single by cephalosporin illness. Outbreak now affected 163 people in 10 states. Papa John's decided FedEx field, but Redskins will continue partnership with local franchisees. Look at that. Stocks now is down 6.3 points at 25 or 58.12. SP 5 down 2.66 at 2801.83 and Nasdaq down 5.10 at 7820.20. Okay. In Norton at 2:15 p.m. this afternoon, Norton Police and Fire responded to a Mansfield Avenue in front of Cumberland Farms for a motor vehicle crash. The crash involving a car and a motorcycle that operated. The Honda Civic was attempting to make a left turn out of Cumberland Farms when a motorcycle traveled south and meant to struck the driver's side of Honda. The motorcycle caught fire immediately upon impact. The motorcycle and the car were both fully involved in flames shortly after. The two occupants in the Honda were able to exit the vehicle without injury. The motorcycle operator, a 57-year-old male from Swansea, was thrown over the hood of the car upon impact and was dragged away by the fire, and by witnesses he was transported to Rhode Island Hospital for non-life-threatening injuries. The passengers in the vehicle is not transported. Charges have not been filed at the time. However, the crash remains under investigation. That area of Route Mansfield Avenue, Route 140 was closed temporarily while crews worked the scene. No further information was available at this time. It was 5 hours ago via the Norton Police Department. When people are going through hard times to talk, the last thing they need is separate from their very loving, non-judgmental Canadian family and buddies will maybe one source of comfort. NASA prepares to fly probe into the sun's scorching atmosphere. Neil Armstrong's collection is going to auction. Flashy and fiercely armored, new dinosaur shakes up old fears. Great Barrier Reef now close to collapse thanks to climate change. What? Rare strain of flesh-eating bacteria kills Virginia resident. Urban green space and gardens linked to improved mood. Foodborne ills may be on the rise, and 90 people in 26 states infected with salmonella. In Pepperell, Massachusetts, about 52 hours ago, an armed robbery BOL broadcast for suspect vehicle 2004 Jeep Liberty color black car by 4 times. Handgun was shown during robbery. Unknown exact location in town where robbery occurred. Possibly $10,000 in cash taken. Hanover. Joseph Capricious said his brother-in-law, Sergeant Michael Chesna, worship Boston sports teams at centers to prove his devotion. He was stoic like his idol, New England Patriots coach Bill Belichick had a great sense of humor, lots of sarcasm with Chesna loved chicken tender subs of steak fries from Uncle Jimmy's in Appleton and half moon cookies for White's Bakery in Hingham and a fresh glass of milk. Peter Childers on 11:06 on this late Friday night. And it's time now for a sports report. The Boston Red Sox open up the second half of the regular season with a real grinder in Motown as they edged at the Detroit Tigers 1-0 Comerica Park. In other scores around the major leagues, good news from Yankee Stadium where the New York Mets beat the New York Yankees 7-5. Bottom of the third, Pittsburgh Pirates Cincinnati Reds no score. Top of the seventh, Cleveland Indians 7 and Texas Rangers 4. Bottom of the ninth, LA Dodgers 6, Milwaukee Brewers 2. Top of the ninth, Kansas City Royals 6, Minnesota Twins 2. Top of the sixth, San Francisco Giants 2, Oakland A's 1. Bottom of fourth, Arizona Diamondbacks 5, Colorado Rockies 3, Houston Astros 3, and LA Angels 9 and bottom of third. Bottom of 3, Chicago White Sox, Seattle Mariners 1-1 the score. St. Louis Cardinals 18, Chicago Cubs 5. Philadelphia Phillies 11 and the San Diego Padres 5. Atlanta Braves 8, Washington Nationals 5. Toronto Blue Jays 8, Baltimore Orioles 7, final 10 innings, and the Miami Marlins 6 and the Tampa Bay Rays 5. And the Pawtucket Red Sox fall to the Gwinnett Braves in Georgia 7-4. President Trump attacks NFL over national anthem policy and Twitter calls fumble. Contendant Tiger Woods speaks out partner who missed the cut. NBA free agency, Yogi Ferrell agrees with contract for the Sacramento Kings. Peter Joe News time. 11:07 on this late Friday night. And it is time now for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Beep beep! Let's start it off. On the MBTA. All right, looking at the highways and looking at the MTA subway system, it's looking good. Commuter rail, looking good, and the ferries, they are looking good. All right. All right. Looking at the highways and byways, 140 on the both ends near the Xfinity Center. It's a little slow due to the Leonard Skinner concert getting out. So expect some delays around that area. 21 on the southbound side, a little slow around the Berkeley stretch. 199 on the southbound side, a little slow around 122 in the Lincoln Woonsocket area. But otherwise, southeastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island highways are looking good. Central Massachusetts highways are looking good. Mass back eastbound side, also they also back tolls 120 on the northbound side, also around Wolseley down in Needham stretch. 120 on the northbound side, also Peabody stretch. Route 495 on the northbound side, also Andover stretch. 91 on the southbound side, a little slow after the Bradley Airport. 95 on the southbound side, also Milford on the Bridgeport. '93 on the southbound side, a little slow there in Manchester, New Hampshire, near states. 87, 89, both ends is backed up the clean with a New York, Vermont, and Route 50 and 55 at the northbound side, also in southern Quebec. Peter Chandler News Time is 11:12 on this late Friday night, and it's time now for a weather report. It was another beautiful day today, and if you got any outdoor activities, tomorrow is the best bet because Sunday is going to be a real soaker. Right now, clear blue skies for the region with temperatures in the 50s, the 60s, and New England with a 71-degree wind in Orange, Massachusetts. Right now, 63 degrees at temperature, humidity 87%, 2.59 degrees by round 2.14 inches and it's steady. Winds east southeast and it's calm. Okay, tropical downpours at midnight and then the Sunday will produce rainfall rates up to 1-2 inches per hour with some storm total rainfall amounts of 1 to 3 inches. Look down, there is a threat of a flooding with heavy rain. In addition, upcoming thunderstorms can be strong to severe. There are threats of gusty winds and possibly a brief spin up and one spider tornado. The wall of 7 New England is at risk. Greatest concern is along the south north line, centered along the Rhode Island Connecticut border, far eastern half of Massachusetts associated. Potential storm system, the combination wind and wave action could result in dangerous rip currents, especially along south facing beaches Sunday, potentially lingering into Monday. Tonight, patch fog after 3 a.m. otherwise mostly crisp about 55 degrees, calm wind. For Saturday, patch fog for 7 a.m. west, mostly crisp about 78 degrees, calm wind coming east around 5 to 7 miles in the morning. Saturday night, showers is likely in the showers of thunderstorms after 2 a.m. Some storms produce winds and heavy rain, patch fog up to 11 p.m. Low around 60 degrees and east with about 6 miles an hour, chest pressure is 8%. New rain amounts between quite denominators, possible Sunday, showers of thunderstorms likely before 9 a.m. Then showers likely possibly a thunderstorm after 9 a.m. Some storms produce gust winds and heavy rain, patch fog before no rise. Cloud skies have at 80 degrees and south about 6 to 8 miles an hour, gust at 25 miles an hour, chest pressure is 7%. New rain amounts between quite denominators possible for Sunday night. Chance showers and thunderstorms, produce heavy rain, patch fog up to 11 p.m. Otherwise, clouds about 7 degrees and south about 7 miles an hour, chest pressure is 40%. Monday, chance showers and thunderstorms, some storms produce heavy rain, high near 82 about 7 degrees and chest pressure is 40%. Tuesday, chance showers, patch fog before 9 miles. Partly sunny, most cloudy 85 about 7 degrees and chance pressure 30%. For Wednesday, chance showers afternoon, patch fog before 7 miles. Partly sunny, the most cloudy 84 about 7 degrees and chance pressure 35%. Thursday, chance showers, mostly cloudy about 81 about 69 degrees and chance pressure 40%. And for Friday, chance showers, partly about 84 degrees and chance pressure 40%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Friday night, July 20th, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good night with a good positive attitude and all. See you tomorrow morning, more. Hope you have a good night.